Do you know that at one time, authentic Asian dishes were hard to find outside of Asia? The proper ingredient was simply not available in other parts of the world. But I have good news for you. Now you can find them everywhere. A lot of your local supermarket. Today, we're going to cook with some of the homegrown Asian flavors that you can do it at home because you can grow it around your backyard. For instance, in this particular dish I'll call Thai pork and shrimp toast. This is a hot and spicy shrimp toast. And I use cilantro. You see, most people when they buy cilantro, this part is already gone. You see the cilantro root? In this particular dish, I use the cilantro root. I throw in the root. Unique taste, nothing is wasted. That's the reason why I don't even have a garbage disposal. Okay, in this part of the dish, I'm going to chop up some cilantro and some cilantro roots to use it as flavoring, very unique flavor. Okay, and then chop it up. Always make sure you put your blade against your knuckle and use your knuckle as a guide. Never attempt to get too excited and hey! Never. Okay? When this is nice and done, you chop it up, make sure this is ready. And then you set it aside and you put it into this nice process because we're going to blend everything together. Okay? In the meantime, always clean up. You know, if you watch the Yankee Cook Show, you know that we always take time to clean up. This way, by the time you finish, you don't have a mess. Okay? Very important. And then I want to show you how easy it is to cut up, to make a little triangle bread. This 1-day-old bread. Okay? This way it's firmer, easy to handle. Okay? If you use fresh bread, they're a little bit too soft. And then they also are a little bit too heavy. They soak up too much oil. Save these. Don't throw this away. Save these for breadcrumb. Okay? Cut it up. Set it aside. Okay? Set it aside right here. And then I want to show you how easy it is to mince shrimp. Here, to save time, we'll heat up the wok with about 3.5 cups of oil so we can deep fry the shrimp toast. How they do this in China when they don't have food processor? They use this Chinese food processor. How do you mince it? You go, ha, oh, done. Isn't that marvelous? Oh, done. Oh, done. And then after that, if you have to do a lot of these, this is how you do it. You mince it all together and you go, look at this. All done. This is how you mince it in China, okay? When this is all done, you put approximately 1/4 pound of shrimp, 1/4 pound of ground pork. I did the same thing. I get up at 5 o'clock this morning and chop this damn thing up, so I appreciate. Jean appreciate this particular dish. I put all this together, put it in this food processor, okay? And then the rest of the stuff, I'm going to throw in all the ingredients. Look at this. I have this shrimp toast. Will give you a perm. It will smoke your hair, okay? We'll put a tiny bit of these chopped serrano. Wow. You want hot stuff, I give you hot stuff, okay? This is going to be so hot. You won't be able to talk for 3 weeks. And then some garlic and ginger. Once again, let's put some garlic. Done. Garlic, okay? 1 teaspoon garlic, some salt and some pepper. Put it right in here. In the meantime, also put a tiny bit of egg white. And then I blend this, make it into a puree, a paste. The good thing about a food processor is got one button called puree, which my knife doesn't have. Look at this. You can actually read a book while you're doing this. Read the recipe. I need 1/4 pound of these and I have 1 pound of that. When this is done, you take it out, and I want to show you how easy it is, okay? This dish is so easy to do. Everybody can do it. We take this out. We will put this right over here. This is really a unique dish, you know. This is very popular in Thailand. Normally, most of the shrimp toast just use shrimp. They do not use pork. So when you deep fry this, make sure you do not deep fry it over too high a heat. Otherwise, something will be overcooked, and then something is undercooked and bloody raw. Make sure nice and smooth. Look at this, how beautiful. Nice and smooth like this. Don't make a mess, okay? Look at this. When this is done, set this aside. And then when you deep fry, this is how you do it. Now, why do you use 1/0 day bread? Because this way, this little guy get a little bit tougher, firmer piece, so it can really take the heat. Look at this. One, put it upside down like this. There is nothing strange about putting shrimp on a toast. Down under in Australia, they put the shrimp on the Barbie. And I don't mean the Barbie doll. Look at this. This is all nice and done. Turn them around. It doesn't take too long to do. One, don't slam dunk again. Slightly put it down. Use long cooking chopstick. Stay away from your oil so you don't get burn or splash things over. Turn them around. Use this. Turn them around. Turn them around. It looks really nice. Until they're golden brown, you turn them over like this. This is very easy to do. When it's done, you move it. Take this out. Take this out. And I want to show you how beautiful this is. Let it drain well, okay? Let it drain well. Oh, wow, 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 wow. And then when it's done, you go 1. Line them all up nicely. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is for me. And here you have a beautiful Thai and shrimp toast. For my next dish, this particular dish I call hot and sour shrimp soup. The shrimp today actually have one heck of a busy day. First, you gotta make toast. Now you have to make soup. This is a pretty big shrimp. I'm gonna cut it in half. I line them all up and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All done. You see that? See how you do it? This is how you do it, okay? And when we'll put them all together, and I also want to quickly show you, because in this particular dish, we're gonna need some shell of the shrimp. Here is how quickly you can shell it, because I'm gonna keep the shrimp. Shell. Hold on to it. 1, 2, the whole thing comes out like this. And the whole thing comes out. I put this over here. We save this. And we'll quickly do another one. 1, 2. Okay? Do it very, very quickly. Okay? Very quickly. Put them all over here and put them all back here. And the first thing I would do for this particular dish, I'm going to quickly saute the shell. It's a very unique dish. Heat this up with a tiny bit of oil, just a few drops of oil, and then put the shell right here until they turn pink. Have you ever seen people stir fry shells? This is a very unique dish until they're pink. And then after it's pink, all you have to do is put some lemongrass. I have 2 stalks of lemongrass. When you use lemongrass, make sure to get rid of these very woody, fibrous part. You can't use it. And get rid of the bottom part, which is also very fibrous. And also, for a really good dish, you should remove the first couple of shells. This is also very fibrous. You only use the bottom part like this. And slightly press this a little bit to get the flavor out. Press the, done. And then you get all the flavor out. And also a tiny bit of serrano or jalapeno. Chili pepper. Put them all together, stir fry. And also have some lime. Lime. This is lime skin. Okay? Put a tiny bit. Make sure you use about 5 cups of chicken broth. Look at this. Cook it for approximately 25 minutes or so because you need the flavor to come out, okay? Very important to cook it for approximately 25 minutes. But since we have so many people in the audience, and I still have to have enough to serve to Jean at home, so we have cooked twice as much. I want to show you. This has been cooked for about 25 minutes. I'm going to lose this and I put it over here because we're going to save it for myself. And after 25 minutes, all you have to do is drain it. You get drain this. Look at this. You don't want this, okay? You want to get rid of this. All the flavor is already inside in the broth. So we will put the rest of the ingredient here. Here, I have some straw mushroom, okay? Put it right in here. I have some prawn. I put it right in here, okay? And I also have extra lime juice. I'm going to have approximately 2 tablespoons of lime juice and about a tablespoon of fish sauce, okay? When this is bring to a boil, make sure you bring to a boil, okay? Let's bring this to a boil. Stir this nice, and then when you bring to a boil, all you have to do is garnish it. Garnish it with the following ingredient. Let's also remove this so we have a lot of space. We're going to show you how easy to serve this. When this is nice and ready, you garnish this broth with some extra chili pepper, some of this green onion, cilantro, and mint leaf. And this is how easy it is to do it, okay? Look, wonderful dish, hot and sour and spicy and clear up your sinus. If you want to blow your mind, and you can use a lot of chili pepper and some of the extra cilantro to garnish, and also a mint leaf. This is a beautiful dish. Now, we're going to move these and want to quickly show you how to make a beautiful omelet. We're going to move these away. We're going to make a very, very wonderful omelet right here or right here. It depends on whether you want to do it over there, or I decided to change my mind. I'm going to do it right here. This particular omelet, we're going to use about 2 eggs. You can use 4 eggs, okay? Put it right here. 2 eggs. Isn't it having fun? I love everything with garlic. So we're going to have garlic chive, okay? I love garlic chive. I love garlic bread. I love garlic toothpaste. I go gaga for garlic flavors anytime. I have been having so much garlic, no wonder. I don't understand why. All my friends only want to talk to me over the phone. Cut it up, 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 cut it up. This is garlic chive. I have some yellow chive too. If you want, you can even throw in a tiny bit of flowering chive. This gives some nice texture. Garlic chive, the green one is a little bit stronger than the yellow one. The yellow one is lighter and not as strong. When this is nice and ready, we put it in and mix them all up. And we're going to make a simple, wonderful omelet. Then I have some crab meat. Okay, mix it in, crab meat. This is going to be beautiful. We're going to save a tiny bit of these for garnishing. And also, I put a tiny bit of jicama. This is jicama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This jicama is interesting because it looks and has the texture of a water chestnut and the taste of water chestnut. Even look like a water chestnut if you magnify the water chestnut with a magnifying glass 5,000 times. Okay, we will beat this up, add a tiny bit of wine, add a tiny bit of salt and pepper, and also put a tiny bit of ginger. This is how you do it. If you want, you can use a tiny, tiny bit of broth. You don't need the broth, but you can put a tiny bit of broth in there too. Mix it up, put them all together, and then you are ready. Mix it up. Mix, mix. Okay? Now, when this is done, we're going to make a simple omelet. Everybody can do this omelet. Omelet is good not only for breakfast, but also for lunch and dinner. When this is done, you put it right over here. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? Make sure they don't get burned. So you use medium-low heat. When it's done, you transfer it and you serve it over here. And hopefully, we are able to move them around. Now, if you do not have enough oil, put a teeny tiny bit of oil over here. Very easy to do. Everybody can do it at home. A lot of garlic. How can you tell the garlic chop? You smell it. Trust your nose. Very, very easy to do. Your nose knows better. That's why a lot of time when chefs go over to shop, they always smell something. They always smell it. Make sure you can turn the darn thing upside down. How many of you have tried to make an omelet and that it got stuck? That's what I'm having the problem right now. Hopefully, we are going to take a risk. Oh, wow, I made it. When this is done, you put it right over here and you sprinkle some extra omelet. You can fold it if you want. You don't have to fold it. Sprinkle a tiny bit extra crab meat on top. This is going to be beautiful omelet. See? In China, food is a very important part of social life, celebrations, and even religious ceremonies. Food is a very important part of religious life in Asia. In fact, once a year in China, they have a day for the dead when friends and relatives and family make offerings to the gods and goddesses of the heaven. Some of the most popular offerings are money and many earthly belongings, and of course, food, such as roast pig, wine or tea, steamed chicken, golden oranges. The devoted Buddhists ask for guidance and pray for vigilance. Incense is burned at the altars in memory of the departed ones, just as candles are lit in the church. Buddhist monks are strict vegetarians, and thanks to them, Chinese and Asian cuisine is blessed with a lot of wonderful and delicious vegetarian dishes. The Buddhist religion has influenced people throughout Asia, just as homegrown Asian flavor have influenced cuisines of the world. The next dish I'm going to show you is my mom's favorite ginger beef. I use fresh, young ginger, so it's less fibrous, more aromatic and nice and sweet. And also I use pickled ginger. So I actually call this a double ginger beef. You double the ginger, you double the fun. Here, I want to show you how fast you can cut a piece of beef. Always cut it across the grain. The grain running this direction, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, done, 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 done. When it's done, you transfer it from here to here. It's a lot easier if the beef is partially frozen. This piece is partially frozen. So you can slice it a lot thinner, like this. 1, 2, 3. You can slice it very, very thin pieces, like this. Can you see that? Very easy to do. 1, 2, 3. Now, this particular dish is very easy. Sometimes you can also put a tiny bit of pineapple in the dish. Cut it up, set it aside. Quickly marinate this. Quickly marinate it with a tiny bit of dry sherry, soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of each, and some cornstarch. Mix them all up, and you get ready. In the meantime, heat up your wok. Save time. Cut up the ginger ahead of time. A lot of people have Georgia in the mind, and I have ginger on my mind. Ginger. Let's heat this up. Ginger is often used in Asia and China as a medicinal tonic. They put ginger in tea, they put ginger in food, they put ginger in soup. They believe ginger aids digestion. They believe ginger prevents cold. They also believe ginger restores your appetite. This is hard work. We're going to put about 2 teaspoons of oil over here. Put some ginger, okay? Look at this. Very easy to do. And also, a lot of time, everybody know that ginger is used to rub around your muscle to relieve pain. The only time, I've been telling everybody, the only time that I have the time to work out is when I cook, okay? One walk is too easy. Let's put one over here. Say this is. One walk is too easy. And then we're going to make it 2 walks, okay? We're going to cook with 2 walks because 2 walks is better than 1, okay? So that's why this is the Martin Yan workout tape stir. 1, 2, 3. Stir. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to show you something exciting because I'm going to show you 2 walks is better than 1, okay? This is our second walk. And this is the first walk. Stir. Work out. And I want to tell you, 3 walks is better than 2. Okay? And we'll heat this up once again. This is how easy it is to put all of these right in here. Stir. Go back to the first one. And then go back to the second one. Very easy to do. Do your rep. Very easy to do, huh? No pain. Ouch. I feel the burn. No pain, no gain. Are you feeling the burn? And then stir, stir, and then move. And I want to tell you, 4 walks is better than 3. And we'll cook in 4 walks. And then put them all in here. The trick is to organize everything. Make sure you have all of these available. Stir. Put the rest of the stuff in. Onion, onion, ginger, ginger, onion, onion, and onion. Okay? Stir, stir. When it's very, very hot, when you are ready, you are going to put a tiny, tiny bit of, wow, look at this, marvelous. When you stir, stir, 1. Very easy to do. All you have to do is put the sauce right in here. I have 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon soy sauce, and also some cornstarch, and everything else. Put them all together. Very easy to do. Very easy to do. This is done. And this is done. And this is done. And this is almost done. When you're almost done, you put them all, you shut this off, and then you put them all together. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Garnish it with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will serve the first one. This is done. Look at this. This is a workout. And this is done and done. This is workout. And then this is done. Wow, look at this. And this is also done. Wow. And you shut it off. You shut it off. Wow. I am getting excited. If you want, you can still have time to turn them around. Look at these. As a final touch. Centerpiece. Look at how beautiful. And I'm going to test. I feel good. Make sure this is a particular dish. We'll do 4 dishes simultaneously at the same time. So when you can entertain 200 people, you can all do 4 dishes simultaneously. And also, this is the best workout of the Martin Yan 1, 2, 3 workout. Now that the homegrown Asian flavor are traveling all over the world, it is much easier for you to invite them to your dining table tonight. So do it tonight. Until next time, if Yan can cook, so can you. Join in.